guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss Trina. If this is your first time here, welcome. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the growing family. And guys, do me a huge favor and hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. Okay guys, so today we're doing a trending topics video, and today we are going to talk about the very sad news that was put out yesterday about Nipsey Hussle. From what I understand and from what I've been reading is that he was shot outside of his store in California. They said that he was shot 6 times, and they also said that he was shot in the head. So let me just start off by saying I didn't really know who this guy was. The only reason that I've known his name, known of him, was because whatever little debacle him and Lauren London was going through within their relationship. I think they had some type of falling out, broke up, got back together. I believe that's how I remember hearing about him. But I really didn't know of him or know anything about him until I started Googling yesterday. When I seen all the foolishness on Instagram, then that's when I started to do my research, because it was all these positive posts about him and how he's done a lot for his community and all this other stuff. So I was like, let me start doing some research. So I started doing some research on him and how he was supposed to be coming out with the documentary about Dr. Sebi. Hi, baby. Okay, sorry guys, Justin is not feeling well today, so I'm like in full-blown overly dramatic mommy duties. But anyway, back to Nipsey. So I started Googling him, started doing some research, and I found out that he was supposed to be coming out with a documentary about Dr. Sebi or Sebi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but he was the doctor that had, they said he had found a cure for AIDS, and basically he died. But they're trying to say, there's theories out here that people are trying to say that he was murdered because he was supposed to expose the fact that he did have a cure for AIDS and other terminal illnesses, but the government didn't want him to come out with it because it would basically stop all of the money that they were getting from patients with AIDS and all of these other illnesses. So I seen that when I Googled him, and then I also seen how, you know, little motivational videos about him. He seemed like he was pretty intelligent and mature, and that he wanted some type of change from our people. Now, with that being said, and oh, and I also seen that he had 2 kids. He had one by Lauren London, and he has another one. So that's what I found out from Google. Now, a lot of what I found out, or you know, came to know about Nipsey was through social media yesterday. And my whole thing is, why does it take for somebody to die for people to show love for them, to acknowledge them, to put everything on a pedestal, all the good that they've done? Why does it take for somebody to die for me to have to have known who this person was? I keep seeing all this good that he was doing, but I don't recall coming across any of this across my social medias. And I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Snapchat. I think it's all fine, cool, and dandy when you show your love and your respect for when somebody passed. I'm not saying that people shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is, why does it take for someone to die for us to show gratitude, appreciation, acknowledgement for all the good that he has done? I bet if it was Beyonce throwing that ass in a circle, this shit would be viral. But this man has been doing all this good for his community and where he grew up at, and even putting a store and where he was from. I barely knew anything about this man. So it's just crazy to me, because I put up a post on Instagram last night about the fact that it hit home for me, because now that I've become a mother, since the time that, I'm gonna try not to get emotional about this, the time that I found out that I was pregnant, I started looking at things a lot differently. I have a son, a black son, that I'm trying to raise in this crazy world. And we all know it doesn't matter where you live, where you come from, their chances are slim. You know, it doesn't matter. Some places are worse than others, yes, but their chances are slim. So you got to get a grip on them. You got to get a hold on them. You got to keep them in activities and have them grounded. Give them a good foundation. So it hit home for me because this is another black man that has been murdered at the age of 33. He's only 3 years older than me. He's 3 years younger than my son's father. That hit home for me because he has kids, and I couldn't imagine getting a phone call saying that my son's father was gone. That's just crazy to me. I couldn't imagine getting a phone call saying that my son was murdered by a senseless violence. And then the audacity of people to put up a video of this man laid out, probably was DOA, right? Which means he probably passed at the scene. Why would y'all put a video of this man, and it looked like he was bleeding from the head, because the picture from earlier in the day that they showed, he had a white headband, right? And the video that I seen, the head part was red. So the reports of that he was shot 6 times and that he was shot in the head, one of those 6 shots was to the head. I think that that's probably true from what I seen from that video. But it was very heartbreaking. It was sad to see something like that, because I just think, like, what are people thinking? That could be your brother, your husband, your boyfriend, your son's father, your dad. Why would you put up a video of this man laid out? He has kids. He has a significant other. He has parents. Why would you put a video up like that? Nobody wants to see their loved one like that. That shit is crazy to me. It's so demeaning. It's so disrespectful. And I think people like that need to seek mental health. Number one, you're recording it. So you're recording it for whatever reason you want to record. But then to post it on social media? Are you kidding me? Or what's wrong with people? So it was definitely, I really got sad about it, you know, and I don't even know the man, just because, and I keep saying to myself, I've become a little sad since I had Justin, because everything is different for me. I look at, when you have a child, you look at everything so different, and the fact that I have a boy, just to think about stuff that's going on in the world with our young black men. And it's just like, another thing I don't like is when people jump on these bandwagons instead of actually taking action. It's fine to say protect our black men. I'm looking for a black man to love and protect and this, that, and the third. But take some action, because a lot of y'all that's saying this shit is the same ones that got uncles, boyfriends, husbands out on the street selling drugs. They're murderers too. Don't let me get started on that, because that's a whole nother topic. So don't just, you know, and I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect, because I'm guilty of jumping on the wagon sometimes too. You know, I'm guilty of some of these things that you can get wrapped up in within social media. But when it comes to somebody's life being taken, I feel like that's such a sensitive subject. I feel like you have to be careful of how you go about things, and I feel like it's time to stop talking, and it's time to start taking some action. Get a handle on y'all damn kids, especially these boys, because a lot of the time, majority of the time, I'm not going to say all the time, because this doesn't go for all kids, all males in general. It starts at home. When they say it take a village, this new age, oh, you can't say nothing to my child, this, that, and the third, people thinking they can do it all by yourself. You can't do it all by yourself. You can't. You cannot. Okay? So, I just wanted to, you know, touch on his death, him being murdered, and the fact of how insensitive people are to life, how people have no regard for human life. Just to take somebody's life like that is just crazy to me. A son, a father, a significant other, you know, and so much more. And I just wish we as Black people do a better job at supporting and uplifting and acknowledging and appreciating and showing gratitude while we're here on earth. Once we're going, we're gone. You showing love now that this man is dead. Like, I barely even knew who he was, besides the fact that he was with Lauren London. Maybe I live in a bubble or something, but I'm telling y'all, every time Beyonce throwing that ass on in a circle, that shit is viral on my social media. It's viral. So it's just a little mind-boggling to me that I see so many people on social media showing love and gratitude, and it's a good thing. But why did it take for him to die for you to do that? So that's just my whole thing. I said a prayer for his family, especially his kids and his kids' mother, and especially Lauren London, because I couldn't imagine that either. I could not imagine what seemed to be the love of her life, the father of her son. I could not imagine getting a call like that. It just makes me like a little emotional thinking about it, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe her child might be the same age as Justin, if not maybe a year or two older. So I just, you know, wish we do better as a people, as a community. Lift up your brother, lift up your sister. Stop tearing one another down. Give props, acknowledge, stop hating on one another, love up on each other. Life is too short, y'all. It's too short to be hating, to be killing, to be mean. Like, it's just too short. So I think I'm gonna end the video on that note, because I can get into a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'm not even going to go there. I just wanted to keep it specific to the fact that, you know, my version, my opinion, my take on it, especially for me not even barely even knowing who this man was. So, and that it's sad that it took for him to die. And I see this happen a lot. It takes for somebody to die for people to start acknowledging. And I just wish that, I pray that we do better, including myself. I'm not just talking about, that's why I say we, because it's inclusive. I don't want people to think out there that I'm better than somebody. No, okay? I have my faults just like y'all, and I got some shit that I gotta work on just like y'all, and some of the same shit that y'all do, I do too. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below if there's something that you want me to talk about that's going on around the world and trending topics. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Deuces.